Okay, so 72 Seasons, newest album by Metallica. Okay, so I saw the global premiere. Pretty fun, good insight to all the songs, a number of creative videos. Some were annoying, uh, but hey, you get that. Now, I won't talk much about the songs I've already discussed. I'll probably mention them, go over a little refresh. Though I will say this album is better than Hardwired. This is what Hardwired should have been. Good, focused, and to the point. There's only like 4 good songs on that album. 72 Seasons, the majority is good. So yeah, we start with the opening track. It's Metallica having fun. James said they could have opened with Lux Eterna or any of the beefy face slapping songs. Some people don't like this track, but it's a good opener. It's got a good pace. It's fast. It's got some heaviness, and yeah, I like it. Shadows Follow. It's weird because, like, yes, it's a groove metal song, but it uses the industrial riff. Like, really, you hear it and it's like, hey, that sounds like Ministry. That sounds like Rammstein, KMFDM, even a little psychosocial, but Slipknot naturally. But yeah, it has the industrial riff. It's pretty cool. And yeah, Shadows Follow. That's basically lingering thoughts, your other self, depression. Because yeah, James has been through some hard times, and well, he did self-destruct. He fell back and had to go into rehab. This is in 2019, but he's back and he's kicking ass, both vocally and riffage. And yeah, Shadows Follow. It's a good follow-up song. And then we got Screaming Suicide, which hits close to home. It's got a really strong message. It's supportive. It's a dark concept, and the song had to be dark and heavy. And yeah, look, I love this song. I do. It's well placed. It works. Like, the album's like a battle between dark and light. There's a few references to each. Sleepwalk My Life Away. Like, with this album being so fresh, there's a bit to remember, so I may describe some songs wrongly. But from what I remember, this had a really cool intro, like a tribal intro. It sets itself up to be fast, but it sort of slows down a little bit. Then, like it's good. It's got good work by Lars on drums. He does do basic stock intros with lots of snare and cymbals, which is shit. But when he does get drumming, he's got great fills, really good tone work, and use from this in this album throughout. So some surprise beats and ghost notes and fills. So yeah, Sleepwalk My Life Away again. Fairly good song, some good ideas. You Must Burn is like sad but true. It feels like sad but true. Um, they even reference that the song. Again, I can't remember which song, but when you listen to the album through and through, you'll hear a callback to Sad But True. It could be in one of the main songs. Again, like this whole album's fresh to me, just coming back from the global premiere. But yeah, You Must Burn. It's like Sad But True. It feels like it's going to be a fast one, then it drops down to a slow, almost sludge rock. It does have some pulse moments. And yeah, it's got an exclamation point. So yeah, it's a burner. It's a rock, burning rock song. Then Luxa Turner, that modern Kill 'Em All sounding song by Hit the Lights, Metal Militia. It's a fun jam. Crown of Barbed Wire. Another interesting track. It's not fast. It's got heavy moments. It's another sort of slap. It's like, ooh, it could go either way. You could claim it's religious inspired. Like there is another song here. It could be this one. Actually, yeah, I think it is this one. James in the movie said this is like a animal god. Of course, you know animal gods, Egyptian gods, and Kirk's used a dominant Phrygian scale for his riff, and wherever I may roam. So that Eastern type feel and that scale, that sort of yeah. So it's all coming back. It's all going full circle here. So like you'll pick up on a couple of things on this album. So yeah, Crown of Barbed Wire. Another interesting track now, Chasing Light. This one switches from reasonably fast to slow. It's not that it's disappointing. It's like, okay, you could just keep this momentum and have like a rocky chorus. And then boom. And well, that's pretty much what they do, but halfway they switch it. So it's like, what are you doing? Is this a fast one? Is it a rocky one? But in the end, it lives up to anticipation, and if you're expecting more, you get it. You get the fast stuff. So overall, Chasing Light is a good one. And without darkness, there is no light. So this is like the core song of the battle between dark and light. So yeah, I do like this one. I recommend repeating this one. Now, if Darkness had a son, we know it. We do like it. Again, Lars could be more creative with the intros. He could have used more time for the intros. I'm sick of that marching snare. Slipknot fucked that up for me. I used to love marching snares. There's a whole lot of different variations. Lars, he's abused this snare intro too much, but the song is good. So the album and songs have some flaws. It's got some holes, but it still holds strong to be good. Better than Hardwired. More consistent. But yeah, if Darkness had a song, despite its annoyance, it does have some Too Far Gone. Now, I can't overly remember too much of this because, yeah, like for what it's worth and what I remember, it's all right. But Room of Mirrors is that big, happy, heavy, go at it song. And the clip was great, but this is peak. Like we don't really have we have no ballad. Well, the last song can be considered one. Freaking 11 minutes. So yeah, Room of Mirrors is the metal of metal song on the album, and then Luxa Turner, and then 72 Seasons, Chasing Light, Screaming Suicide, and then yeah, shows full. Like they're like the heavy, fast paced, groove metal sensation stuff. But I just wait until you get this album, and it builds up to that Room of Mirrors, and oh, freaking A. And then Inamorata, long, and it sort of rhymes with Inagata Davida, Inamorata. Yeah, it's a slow one. It could have been two songs, like part one, part two. But other than that, yeah, it's not bad. So that's our ballad, a big one, and yeah, I'm gonna give it an 8. Honestly, the album's, despite a few annoyances, it's good. It's good, and I'll scare you later.